The energy and the focus that I'm able to connect with very easily with Zincite has been very beneficial for me these last few days. And it's an awesome transformation. And I think honestly, even if you're not inspired to get Zincite Crystal from watching this video, you really, I don't think you need to, because what I'm going to share with you in this video from some of the things that I've been learning and tuning into, you may even find beneficial for you just on their own without needing the crystal. So for a few months, my main focus has been really tapping into the law of attraction and learning about that in a really deep way that I kind of missed a long time ago when I first learned about it. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and I've been releasing a lot of my resistance. And what ended up happening because of what I've been working on, I had this moment of realization. This was probably like last week or so. I had this moment of realization that my biggest goal, which was to have my YouTube channel get to basically 100,000 subscribers, that was like my biggest overarching goal in my life. I realized that I had so much importance on that goal, and that importance, first and foremost, it was holding me separate vibrationally from being able to actually experience the reality where I have 100,000 subscribers. And even deeper than that, I realized that it was making it harder for me to enjoy the present moment and my life that is right here, right now, because I was so focused on what I wanted to get and what I was moving towards that I'd be constantly thinking about this goal to the point where I could miss something perfectly amazing happening right here in front of me. So you might be wondering, what does this have to do with Zincite Crystal? Well, the moment I had this realization that I was putting so much importance on my YouTube channel, I had this instant shift. It was a very big vibrational shift, because when you have a realization that moves you so instantly, so far from where the path you've been walking for so long, that's a big shift. I mean, perceptually, sensationally, I mean, I could feel that something about me had changed drastically in that very moment that I realized that. I just knew. And I had this sensation that there was a new crystal coming to me. I find it mind-blowing that I had a realization that I've been putting too much importance in certain areas of my life, and that I discovered that I'm ready to release that importance. And this new crystal comes to me. And what is this energy emphasizing to me? What am I tuning into with my Zincite? I'm tuning into this extremely relaxed and confident sensation. And I want to emphasize that a little bit more. Some of these benefits, some of these metaphysical crystal benefits I'm getting with Zincite. I noticed that from the time I got it, I went outside, and what I did is I felt drawn to basically hang out and look at it. So I was just chilling outside looking at my Zincites. And I felt this incredible energy growing in and all around me. It's like it just completely washes over me. And what's interesting is I felt very grounded, like very solid, to the point where when I was getting up and moving around, because I was actually coming down to this river, my house is up there. I live here in Sedona right now. But basically, I was coming down to this river to play some board games with my fiance, Ruby. We like to play games. And as I'm walking, doing something that I normally do, I felt just so, I don't want to say, just present and leave it at that. It was a dimension to presence that I hadn't felt before, to be perfectly honest with you. Zincite has tuned me into an energy that I have not felt personally on my own before this point. And I like it. I like it a lot, because I feel very powerful, like in every move that I make. And I've been using it to release my resistance and the importance that I've been putting on things. Now, what's interesting is it's sometimes you think that one thing leads to the other. I got Zincite Crystal and I experienced this benefit, but I feel a bigger full circle, all of it is connected and happening at once. I started to release my importance, and I attracted this amazing new crystal into my life to help me at this part of my journey. And it's really helping me a lot. What I like about it is, what's interesting is, for me, I know this might sound a little bit odd, but I can actually hear frequencies. I actually hear it constantly, all the time, different pitches and frequencies happening all around me. I hear it from all the technology and stuff too. It can be kind of agitating sometimes, to be honest. But I actually hear the frequency from my Zincites. So I felt called to put these on my ears, and I have this one here, and I actually have created this little vortex of energy right here in my reality that I'm able to actually hear this frequency. So as I'm walking through my day, I hear these other frequencies and these other sounds, and you can see the bigger emphasis of this. I see these other paths all around me. I could be thinking about this. I could be worried about that. I could be doing this. I could be doing that. But instead, I hear this overarching frequency of Zincite. And so, yeah, all this other noise is happening. This whole other world is out there. There's all these other people living their lives. There's all this stuff going on. But me, I can hear this frequency and it grounds me. And it's helping me to ground myself to this particular timeline, this particular version of myself in reality, where there's a massive expansion taking place for me. I feel it. It's incredible. And there's some other interesting things that have been happening too. Like, again, it's all connected. It's all part of this transformation I'm going through. To me, I don't see it as it's this one thing that causes this and this causes that. It's all of it happens at once because I've done this really big vibration shift in my life. And so I've shifted vibration so drastically that a lot of the things that I was resonating with, they're falling out of my life. They're falling out because it's not me anymore. I've changed. I'm new. And there's these new things and these new energies and these new perspectives and this new power that's making itself known to me. And I felt much more drawn to meditation lately, like just genuine meditation, like just sit down meditation. And I've been doing that multiple times a day and for longer periods of time than I usually do. And it feels incredible because as I'm doing this, I'm watching so much of this noise, so much of this momentum that I've been carrying around and telling this story for years now. I was identifying so seriously, and you can probably relate this to yourself, obviously. This is just in my life. I've been identifying so strongly and so intensely with being a YouTuber. That's my story. I mean, I've been literally clinging to that story for dear life for years. My entire world has revolved around it. I kid you not. If you ever wonder, I wonder what Nathan's doing right now or thinking about. You could probably bet that previously, the version I just kind of resonated out of was thinking about making videos or thinking about my channel or walking around actually making videos or working on something. I mean, my whole world was grounded based on that identity. And this is the number one thing that I'm experiencing with Zincite and with this transformation that's being encouraged by it in my life. I don't need this identity anymore. This identity isn't serving me. Now, what I'm not saying is that you're not going to see me make videos anymore, because here I am, I'm making this video. I just did some meditation, and what's interesting is I saw all this noise, all this momentum, this story that I've been telling for so long that I've been clinging to and identifying with. I saw this story, and I watched the momentum of it slow down because I wasn't fueling it. I wasn't attaching to it. I was able to see it for what it was. And I felt this immediate inspiration, and I saw myself. And I felt myself called to make this video and share with you my Zincite experience. And that's kind of how I'm living my life right now. That's the transformation that's taking place. I don't need an identity. I don't need a story, a to-do list to push me to be something or to accomplish something or do something. I already am somebody right now in this moment. I'm here. I'm me. It's like I've been feeling this sensation growing that it's like I don't feel much of an identification with things, at least right now where I'm at. This is a constant expanding journey for me that I'm going through right now. And like I said, the Zincite is like integral to my focus. It really helps me to focus because I've experienced myself as being a very sensitive person, and I hear a lot of noise all around me, and sometimes it can be hard to sort through that. But I like that I can really feel myself. And I like that I can feel that I'm not really Nathan the YouTuber. It's more like I'm like no one and yet could be anybody simultaneously. So what am I experiencing? Zincite is helping me to tune into freedom. I'm feeling really free lately. Specifically these last few days, this freedom has been really, really growing. I'm free. I'm free to enjoy my life. I'm free to allow myself to be whoever I am in the moment right now. And I've been clinging to so many stories and ideas and perspectives on things, and it's just been weighing me down. And I'm feeling it so clearly right now in this moment. I'm feeling it so clearly. I'm free. And there's this incredible, incredible life that's calling me to it. And as I watch all the noise around me, and I'm able to see me and feel myself here and feel this incredible courage, it's like this courage, this confidence, this focus. It's amazing, because there's certain things that I've been avoiding and intentionally not doing, like making crystal videos, for example. And that's because that's where I was at my journey most recently. Like I said, I was very focused on making law of attraction videos. And now, interesting, I don't need to make a crystal video. I don't need to make a law of attraction video. I don't need it to be anything or look like anything or do anything. And I love that my importance in my life has just really toned itself back a lot. And it's getting to the point where I don't feel it at all, because at this point, this is the first time I've ever been able to really say this and really mean it and feel incredible about it. I'm okay if my YouTube channel never grows. I really am. I'm okay with it. I'm okay if I don't end up being known as the law of attraction guy on YouTube. I'm okay if everybody, even though I love you guys so much, don't take this the wrong way, stopped watching the videos and left. And I'm okay if I didn't feel inspired to make any videos at all for weeks, to the point where suddenly I was no longer interested, and for some reason I became a realtor and started selling houses or property or something, which is totally out of left field. I'm just giving a random example. I'm okay. And I like the way that that feels. I like this profound position that I have tapped into. And I'll be straight up with you. This is the first time I've ever felt it like this. It is. I like it. If you've ever worked with Zincite Crystal, what has your experience been with it? Can you relate to any of the stuff that I'm saying? The reflection that I'm getting, the energy that I'm emphasizing in my life that is growing, that is amplifying, it's very powerful. And I've just got the most incredible feeling in myself lately. And I like it. I like it a lot. And you're probably going to see some more Zincite videos with some more specifics. So thank you for tuning into this video. I really do appreciate all you guys. As you could probably feel and tell, some things are changing. I can't, on my channel, I mean, if you're my subscriber, you'd probably recognize what I mean by this. It's you know, I can't tell you where this is going. I can't tell you what's coming next. That's like what I have let go of, is like, I don't need to be the one telling the story of my life. That's not my job. And I've been emphasizing for so long that I tell the story of my life, and it's true. I have been, but I've been discovering something else that's this kind of flip side to it, that if I just kind of stop telling the story, if I stop speaking over things and I listen and I go with what a lot of people call the path of least resistance, I let life show me who I am, it feels really good. I like it. And I think I'm really in a process right now of letting go, which I've discovered is synonymous with trust. I trust life. I've had enough experiences to know that I could trust life. So why would I have to be clinging to any kind of story or path, or further emphasizing over and over again who I am to reality? Because if you really trust, if you really understood what letting go was, which is what I'm in the process of learning right now, then you would just let life show you who you are. And you would have no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You'd just walk this path. The path would walk you. It's like being able to walk into the darkness with your eyes closed and not be panicked about it. And just have this constant knowing that all is well, all is good, and it's all happening for me. So, much love to you all. I'll see you for the next video. I do appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thanks for taking a moment to like this video, subscribe, and comment below also. Appreciate it.